Hey, it's Chad with South Padre Trips. Working kind of late tonight, but wanted to drop another piece of truth serum on the short-term rental market here in South Padre Island. And this video is going to really focus on the hidden benefits of buying an Airbnb or second home here on South Padre Island. There's obviously a bunch of reasons to buy real estate, but why I like to buy here, I'm going to keep this one a little bit more generic, and we'll do a follow-up video that's just South Padre. But my name is Chad. I am the founder and principal of SouthPadreTrips.com. We are the #1 rated property and vacation rental home management company on South Padre Island by far. My average review score is 4.9 stars on Google Reviews. Love to hear your comments on these. If you own a second home, drop in the comments where it's at, why you bought there. Did you fall in love with it, or was it all financial? Love to hear your comments on that. But here's some of the hidden benefits of buying an Airbnb or a second home here in South Padre Island, or an investment property, whatever you want to call it. Number one, you get to use it. It's really called a hybrid strategy. What I mean by that is I've got a phrase I use all the time. You can't take your stock to the beach. You see in my video right there, that's me behind my boys walking down the beach from our beachfront condo. You can buy Dell, you can buy Samsung, you can buy Apple, but it's boring. It's on a computer screen. You can't touch it, can't feel it, can't really use it. And if you sell it, it's probably going to be a tax problem anyway. So the idea is in 20, 30 years, when you're a walking corpse, that you can sell the stock and you've made money. It's boring. Real estate's fun. Stocks are boring. That's my opinion. We've got a huge off season here, which you get rental income off this property, but you can use it in the off season. It really costs you almost nothing. I'm talking September 1st to December 15th. It's not going to really cost you anything. We have beautiful weather here. In fact, we have the clearest water of the year around September 15th. The water's cleared about 5 or 6 feet deep, which for the Gulf of Mexico, or Gulf of America as it's now called, that's amazing. So it is tangible, and that's something I really like about owning real estate. And that goes to my second thing. It is a tangible asset. Stocks, crypto, yeah, I own those. Yes, it's diversification. It's great. But again, I don't know if crypto is going up or down. And stocks, it's so manipulated that it's really hard to track for the average person. And I'm just a person of average intelligence that works kind of hard. You probably are too. If you buy a house, it's probably going to go in value, because the most famous phrase that you may have ever heard from any of the old guys that own real estate is, they ain't making any more land, okay? Here on South Padre Island, we're running out of these interior lots that you can build on without spending a fortune, on like environmental studies. So grabbing one of those is great. I remember the first time I ever stepped foot in the island in 1993, these lots were $6,000 to $10,000 for interior lots. Now they're between $225 and $275 for just a regular lot. Yes, you could throw a dart in the United States and probably went up similar, but it's really eye-opening to see that. I like the fact that they're tangible. You can brag about it. Oh, I don't want to brag. It's not cool. I hide everything. Yeah, I guess so. But why are you working so hard? Here you can use your condo on the beach with your kids, your family, parents, whatever. It's awesome. And you deserve it. Like, here's a fact. Most of you might not know this, but only 4.6% of Americans own a second home or investment property. That means you've made it. So you don't have to be bragging about somebody, but you get to go on the beach and use your own property. You're not staying in a Motel 6 or spending money at the Hilton or whatever. Another on the hotels, like I say Hiltons too, but I'm just saying it's yours. You own it. Your kids are going to be proud of you to have it. When you die, there's going to be a legacy, like the condo, the home, whatever. So it's a clear indication, in my opinion, that you've made it if you have a second home or investment property. And it's not as hard to get into as you think. I know when I first started buying investment property, I thought there's no way I can do this. I can't come with a down payment. I don't have the money. I have 20% down. I'll get into creative financing with you in another video, but you definitely don't need 20% down, okay? That's your grandpa that never had a home telling you got to have that. That's just not true. Third reason that's kind of a hidden benefit of owning it is, I call it legacy, but it's something you can pass on to your kids. Like, I know my father passed away. The only thing I really inherited was his Harley Davidson, which didn't run. I didn't get real estate. I didn't grow up wealthy, none of that. So my boys are going to inherit my real estate, and they're going to really do that in probably a tax-free way. And there's methods, and you have to consult a tax advisor on this. That's good. And it's not probably your CPA, but You put this into a trust and there's a way to pass it on tax-free. Maybe it's just one bedroom condo, but you know what? You have something for your kids that they can keep. And I think there's a lot of value in that, especially for a man working their entire life. And women too. I mean, I don't mean to be sexist. I'm just saying, if you work 30, 40 years, at the end of it, all you have to show is your primary residence and some new car lease. That's a shame, because you kind of wasted your money. It's just a car. The fourth thing is going to be appreciation. Anybody in real estate knows that the fastest, or not the fastest, the best way to gain wealth in this country is real estate. It produces the most millionaires overall. I can testify it works. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not a pump and dump on crypto. It's not my brother started a scooter company and now it's bankrupt type of scheme. It's something that you can track. You can easily identify as a rookie what it's worth. You can get a real estate professional that's good, and I work with several here. I'm not a realtor or broker that will help you. They're consultants. You get the right one, they're a consultant. They're going to say, hey, don't pay that. You're not going to offer that much. They're not going to push you just to make a commission. If you pay the right price, they say you make all your money when you buy, not when you sell. Carlton Cheats used to have this real estate course called the No Down Payment System, which I listened to 75 times, I swear to God. And yet, hey, I still use stuff out of that course to this day. And you can say, oh, it's cheesy, but I'm telling you, it does work. But it's the appreciation. Did you know that between 2020 and 2023, homes in this country appreciated 40%? 40%, not 4%, not 8%, not the market beater at 15%, not your crypto that went from $40 to $20 and now you're licking your chops because you missed out. You're not missing out on real estate. You know, I keep using phrases. You know the best time to buy real estate? It's right now. And it's always right now. It's right now. It's not tomorrow. It's not in a month. I'm not timing it. Buy it right now. It's going one way, and that's not down. And the thing about it is it potentially, when it comes from a tax standpoint, it's probably our best diversification against inflation. Last few years, we've all been talking about inflation in this country, how much a loaf of bread is, or my eggs. Eggs are still cheap. It's kind of stupid. But look, if you own real estate, you don't want to be sitting on cash if there's, inflation of 5 to 10 to 15% a year. But if you own a home, guess what? It's going up that far. So it's the best, in my opinion, it's the best diversification against inflation in this country. And that's the diversification here. Should you have your mutual fund, your 401k, should it be fully funded? Of course. I personally own some crypto too because I think it's fun, but it's not my main investment, right? Like, I've bought XRP way back when. I've never sold it. I call it a holder. I'm keeping my XRP. It's got a utility, but that's a whole other conversation. Another fifth hidden reason, it's not hidden, it's in plain sight. It's going to be your tax benefits. You can write off the mortgage, the insurance, the maintenance, the property management fee to a professional like me, so you don't even have to manage the rentals. Like, I don't know how to do all that. I'll do it for you. You write that off your taxes. You're not really paying me. The IRS, Uncle Sam's going to help you out with that. And if you're a doctor, attorney, just really anybody with high income, you're trying to offset a high W-2 salary, again, consult a tax professional, but you can accelerate your depreciation by doing a cost seg study. If you don't know what that is, message me. I'll hook you up with somebody that can do it for you. It doesn't make your tax situation go away, but it can help you right away if you're in that situation where you're looking at paying a lot of taxes in a single year. Finally, let's talk about leverage. You can buy this home or condo, pay it down over time. Guess what? You got something called equity. So if you bought this at, let's just say $100,000 for an easy number, you pay it down to $60,000, you got $40,000 equity in it. And guess what? By the time you pay it down to that, you're not going to only have $40,000. You bought it for 110 years. It's going to be worth $200,000. Now you only owe $40,000 on a $200,000 property. You can get a loan against that, whether it's with a bank or a private lender. You can get a loan against that money, and you can keep the property. Now you can take that loan you took, you can buy another property and keep going. You're like, how does this guy have 40 homes? That's exactly how he did it. He used leverage. If you're looking to buy here in South Padre Island, contact me. My consulting is free of charge. I'll help you out. I'm not a realtor or broker, but I work with some darn good ones. Chad with South Padre Trips. I'd love to earn your business and manage your property, but I'm here to help. The advice is free, and I don't charge anything for it. Have a good day. Hook 'em horns.